Hey y'all, we are in Alabama.
Sweet home.
And sweet home. Not really. What part of Alabama are we in?
We're kind of in the middle, about a third of the way up from the coast.
And we found Arcola, which, do you know the history of Arcola?
It was a thriving town in this county seat at one time, and there was some kind of river around here that they did a lot of transportation, and of course that fell apart over time, and this plantations ended up taking over at the time.
So that's really all that's left, and they have the gate closed. So guess what? The wind died down, and I got Buzz out, and I went all around this house. So this is one of those very few times that we really got to see something that we really couldn't drive up to because the gate's locked and you can't go in. There's no trespassing sign, so it's legal for me to fly over. So I did fly over, so I'm going to show you the video. Very interesting. It's an old plantation, so it was worth the 3-hour drive out here.
Yeah.
And it's getting dark, so we're going to have to put up and go find us a place to stay tonight.
Yeah, Alabama is beautiful.
Alabama is gorgeous.
Yes.
Just like this.
Oh.
All right, enjoy the pictures. I know this is short, but it's getting dark, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
I had to get a video of this because I cannot tell what it is. And it's on the side of the road by a railroad track. It's got lights on it, and you walk across it. And look, that's got bridges that come down, and it's got a fence around it. I don't know what it is. I thought somebody might be able to tell me. It's getting dark, so I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures because they'll come out a little better. What is this thing? We pulled into the old town of Electric Mills on our way to somewhere else, and that cemetery was just down the street, so I'm going to just flip. And this is what's left of Electric Mills. They're still hauling lumber out of here, but we are sitting in, I believe, where the town was, and there's just nothing left but a parking lot. So I thought we'd stop here and get some drone footage of what they're doing next door. And once again, this is Electric Mills, Mississippi. On our way to Electric Mills, we discovered this old cemetery on the side of the road. Almost looked like a family plot, but this is the old Scuba cemetery, which dated before 1839, it looks like. So we're just going to take a look at it real quick. Most of these are so old you can't read them. But LD, she's going around, she's trying to figure out what's what. This is a little bitty cemetery. Look like,
1819.
which one's that? This one's dated 1819 to 1849. So I'm guessing they get older as they go back here. Yeah, that one's 1822. Can't read that one. Oh, mercy. Well, this one here's born 1779, died 1843. Born 1800, died 1839. Wow, this is one of the oldest cemeteries I think I've ever been in. What about you?
Yes, very old.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I think this may be the oldest one we've seen. Let's go back here and look at these. They're turned the opposite direction you'd think they would be. 1826 to 1851. I don't know if you notice or not, but most of these people aren't over 40. Can you read that one? 1802 to 1850. This one's broken. Bummer. And so is this one here.
43.
Okay, go ahead and read that. See if you can read that again. This is the oldest one that we found.
Sacred to the memory of William McGannon, who was born December 10th, 1779 in Tennessee and immigrated to South Carolina with his father when very young and died in Mississippi October 5th, 1843.
Wow. Well, what's so kind of funny about this, and it's not really funny, but it says they were born in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. There we
They
go.
were born in Tennessee and immigrated
To North Carolina.
to North Carolina.
And then died in Mississippi.
And then died in Mississippi. So it's like going to a whole different country.
Pretty funny.
Huh. I immigrated to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
From Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just an Okie.
I'm a native. I'm original.
Okay. Well, we don't need to hear about that.
You don't want to go there?
The video you're about to see is Rodney, Mississippi, and we had some big weather issues when we were in Rodney, which is why I'm recording this little excerpt right now, because some of our video didn't come through. Rodney is one of the best kept secrets of ghost towns I have ever seen. As a matter of fact, I think it was the best ghost town that I've ever seen yet. Rodney is located right in the heart of Confederate territory, and so Rodney has a background in the Confederate Army. As a matter of fact, one of the churches that we're going to show you had a preacher that was a Union sympathizer, and so he invited about a dozen Union soldiers to church. And this was after the war had ended. Well, the soldiers came to church, and lo and behold, when they were in church, the few Confederate soldiers that were left in Rodney surrounded the church and took them prisoner. Well, the United States Navy found out, and the Mississippi River used to be just right close to Rodney. Now it's about 2 miles away. But the U.S. Navy came and fired upon the little town of Rodney, which at that time had about 3,000 to 4,000 people in it. 4 houses were destroyed and the church was hit. Well, the soldiers were freed, of course, and the soldiers that were there, the Confederate soldiers, were so proud of themselves that they got to imprison some of those Union soldiers for a while. Such good stories, and we didn't get to go see the cemetery, which is dated back to the 1700s, I believe, because the road was so wet, as you'll see in the video. So I wanted to share with you some of the history of Rodney, and if you ever get a chance to go, you need to go. But it's quite the drive for some of us, especially those of us who live in other states, but it is well worth it. So enjoy the next few minutes of Rodney, Mississippi. I'm walking right down Main Street. If you can see, the church is back this way. Oh, this is the spookiest place I think I've ever been to. There's nobody here. We heard a radio a while ago. I don't know if we're going to follow that road because it's getting pretty soggy out here. Be careful if you come out here. There's not many people here, but I don't know how they like people nosing around.